Texas tornadoes?
Yes.
We had the late great Doug Somm and the late great Freddie Fender. Lately, all my friends that were musicians, I have to say, late. It's a shame. I wish they were here, but they're gone somewhere else. You know, I tell everybody, you got to do your best every day to get to heaven. You know, I'm not afraid of dying. I just don't want to be there when it happens. You know, it's just. And I wear a cross, and I got a Star of David and a Buddha and all that stuff. When I get up there, I just don't want to get kicked out on a technicality. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, here's a song we wrote, we put out some time back. It was a pretty good hit for the Tornadoes. And Mr. Augie Meyers, he's still around. He's 80 years old now, and he's still drinking his Miller Lite beer. But we played about 3 weeks ago. We were playing somewhere. And he walked across the stage to get a drink of beer, and they had a dance contest going on, and he didn't know, and he was half drunk, and he won the dance contest, and he was by himself. That's a true story. He won a case of beer, man. Who are you thinking of? Are you ready? Go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that was an old country song that we found in a bar down in Houston, Texas, way back in the 70s. When we cut it in the 90s, I don't know why we didn't cut it sooner. Because, hey, I want to tell you all a story before I forget. This lady was 30 years old, and she's walking down the street, and she fainted. And then she saw the good Lord for some reason. And she said, Lord, I'm only 30 years old. Why did I die? She said, you didn't die. You just fainted. You got another 55 years, 10 months, and 11 days to live. She said, wow, okay, thank you, Lord. So he disappeared. She got up. She went down the street to the hospital. And she had a breast implantment, got them up there. And she lost about 35, 40 pounds of weight. Took her about 3 months to do that. And then she took all the wrinkles out of her face and everything, the veins out. And spent almost 6 months in the hospital getting all this fixed up and had a facelift and everything. Then she got out of the hospital, went next door, dyed her hair blonde. A man, just really nice blonde. I'm not changing the subject. Why do blonde-haired women always dye their roots black? Ask them that. Anyway, after she had her hair dyed blonde, she went next door, bought a real sexy red dress and some jewelry and some high-heel shoes. Boy, she looked like $1 million. She got out and she walked across the street and a bus hit her and killed her. Now she's up in heaven again. She sees the good Lord. She says, I thought you said I had 55 years, 10 months, and 11 days to live. He said, I'm sorry, sweetheart, I didn't recognize you. True story. Y'all remember Freddie Fender? Yeah. And that's my buddy. He's been gone 13 years, but still got to do one of his songs, because I know some of you people out there had wasted days and wasted nights. I can see that smile on some of your faces. Look at that. Yeah.
What key do you want to do it in?
Huh?
What key do you want to do it in?
Mexican C.
Mexican C.
That's what Freddie always said, because he was a Mexican. I called Freddie Fender up one day. Me and my wife was cutting the yard, and he called me and he said, what are y'all doing? I said, we're cutting the yard. He said, why don't you call a Mexican to do that? I said, I've been calling you 3 days. You hung up on me. Wasted days and wasted nights. I have cried and cried for you. Oh, you don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone new. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? Why should I call your name when you're the blame? Don't you remember the day you went away and left me? I was so lonely, wait for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? Why should I call your name when you're to blame? Late great Freddie Fender. Y'all want something fast or something slow? Fast or half fast? I didn't say half fast, I said half fast. Fast, okay.
Hey baby, ¿qué pasó?
Hey, hey.
You know, I do that song, but I don't do it real fast in the beginning because it's not a stripper. When she comes out, she don't take it all off at once. In the beginning, she takes a little off at a time. But I'm not a stripper. I wish I was. I'd make a lot of money. But you know what? I'll do that song for you now, since you asked.
Det är så bra. Ja, han menar det. Jag menar, det är därför man sparar det bästa till sist. Det ska gå bort på henne.
I'll sing.
Putting this thing on is like a woman trying to put on a bra. I see what y'all feel like. You know what they call a bra in Germany? Keep them from flopping. This is actually a slow song I wrote in the beginning. It's about one of my wives. I don't know if it's number 3 or 4, but anyway, she ran off with my best friend, and I miss him. Well, we used to go fishing, go shoot pool, and go bowling. But then I got to thinking, thank the good Lord for good friends. They come in handy when you need them, you know.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
See, I see it. I see it. See?
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your only vato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso? Come on, baby, turn around. Let me see your pretty blue eyes. Don't you know that I love you? And my cortisone is real. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your only vato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso? Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your only vato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso? Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your only vato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso? Come on, baby, turn around. Let me see your pretty blue eyes. Don't you know that I love you? so that's pretty good. You don't have a microphone. Can you do it one more time? Just a little bit louder. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey baby, ¿qué pasó?
That sucked. Can you do it one more time? Just a little bit louder. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey baby, ¿qué pasó?
Now you get drunk. The drunker you get, the better we sound. Remember that. Hey baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your only vato. Hey baby, ¿qué pasó? You give me un beso. Hey, while we're at it, I might do another. Y'all like polka music?